The soul of the great bell. Long ago, during the glorious reign of the Ming Dynasty, the Emperor of China, known as the Son of Heaven, gave a command that echoed across the land. Let there be a bell so grand and pure in tone that its voice shall reach the gods. Its shape must be perfect. Its sound must last for 10,000 years. The honored task fell upon Guan Yu, the empire's greatest bell maker. The emperor granted him all he needed: bronze, gold, silver, laborers from every province, and one solemn warning. If you fail 3 times, you shall be punished with your life. Guan Yu accepted with trembling pride, but forging the bell was not simple. The metals, bronze, gold, and silver, would not blend properly. The first casting failed, then the second. Each time the bell cracked or sang with a dull, lifeless tone. The emperor grew impatient. Guan Yu returned home after the second failure, pale and defeated, his hands shaking, his spirit worn thin. His beloved daughter, Kongai, watched him suffer in silence. She loved her father more than life itself. One evening, when her father could not sleep from fear and shame, Kongai slipped away into the city. She sought out a wise astrologer known to speak in riddles, but trusted for visions that often proved true. She bowed before him and said, "Master, I beg of you, my father is to cast the emperor's bell one last time. He has failed twice. What must be done for the bell to succeed?" The astrologer looked into his ancient scrolls, cast coins upon a silk cloth, and watched the patterns form. Then he spoke slowly, almost whispering. "The metals will never unite, unless the blood of a pure maiden is mingled with the molten ore. Only then will the elements bind and the bell sing as heaven commands." Kongai's heart stopped for a moment. She said nothing, only bowed, thanked the old man, and walked home, quietly, like a person who had already made a decision. The next day, she smiled gently at her father and prepared food for the workers. She sat with him by the fire, holding his hand. On the final day of casting, the emperor's soldiers arrived to watch. Thousands came to see the mighty bell come to life. The cauldrons blazed, the metals boiled, the furnace screamed with light and fire. No one saw Kongai climb the steps toward the platform. Her hair blew in the wind like silk. She looked down at the molten metal, shimmering gold and bronze. Then, whispering a prayer, she cried, "Let my love for my father save him. Let my soul give this bell its voice." And with that, she leapt into the fire. The flames roared brighter, the metal stilled. The final casting began. Days later, when the bell was cooled and raised, it was perfect. Its curve flawless, its body shining, its voice, when struck, rang deep and sorrowful like a distant cry in the wind. The emperor was pleased. Guan Yu was spared. But Guan Yu never smiled again. The people said that when the wind is quiet and the bell is struck, a voice echoes from its bronze heart, a girl's soft cry calling, "Xiang, Xiang." And so the bell became not just a monument of metal, but a memorial of love and sacrifice. The sound was not only the voice of bronze, but the soul of Kongai, who gave everything so that her father's name might live on.